So recently my business has been struggling massively, well it isn't massively, but it is struggling quite a bit, right? And if you don't know what I do, I own a OnlyFans agency, but I do it with AI models instead of real models, right? So it is harder to an extent in some aspects and easier in others, but overall I'm still learning and I don't actually know fully what I'm doing. I need to fix some steps to actually help it stop struggling and actually make more progress than what I am making currently. Like the thing is, the main issue with my business right now is literally just conversion rate. So on Instagram I think I've got like almost 13,000 followers, right? It's going up gradually. I'm getting 50 to 100 followers per day. It's going good, okay? I'm getting a good amount of traffic, even from Threads and other sources, right? My traffic overall is good, right? But the issue is not many of them have been converting in the past few days, which obviously it isn't good, because if it's not converting, that means I'm not getting paid subs, which means I'm not selling pay-per-view and I'm not making money, right? So I need to fix that issue, and it's what I've been working on the past few days, right? I haven't made a video in a few days, but I've actually got something to talk about, so I'm going to talk about it right now. So just like going back to the source of the traffic, right, which is Instagram, right? I think I've only got like 16 to 17% US audience, which is absolutely dog shit. I'm aware, right? You don't have to tell us that it's bad, right? I know that it's bad, but before, so I've made a video on it, and my US audience used to be fucking amazing. I think I used to have like 35 to 40%, which is obviously great if that's my audience. But now that I've got a bit more followers, that audience has went down. It's usually like Indians, Indonesians, Turkish, Brazilian, right? Stuff along the lines of that, right? Of course, 16 to 70% US audience on 13k followers is still like, what? 2,500, 2,000, something along the lines of that, right? So I'm still getting a good amount of actually US people in that audience. And my Threads account's got something like 32% US audience, which it's 100 times better, and I'm actually getting a shitload of views on Threads, which a lot of Americans are coming through, right? So I don't think that is the issue. It's not enough Americans, because there's plenty of Americans moving through my landing page every single day. Like one day last week, I think I had like I think it was like 500 views or something along the lines of that, right? And it's not converting very well, right? Like I say, right, this YouTube channel is just all about transparency, right? AI models, it's a difficult business model, just like every other business model, and there is going to be issues. But the thing is, many channels out there literally just document the good stuff, the highlights. Oh, I made 20 grand this week, I'm getting loads of traffic and my conversion rates are really good. But that's never the case, really, right? They've always had hiccups, right? It doesn't matter what stage they're at, they've always got hiccups in the road what actually affect their business. They just don't document that. So I want to do the complete opposite and actually document that entire thing. Like if you're looking to get into AI models, right, just know, trust me, it's not as easy as people make it out to be. You might have seen other YouTube channels or just any business model in general, right? And they'll be like, oh, this business model is so easy, you'll be making money in 2 weeks. Trust me, it's really not that easy. No matter how far in your journey you are, there's always a hiccup and a bump in the road what you're going to encounter. So before I get off topic, right, last week on my landing page I had 2,000 views, or 2,000 clicks onto my fan view, which is the OnlyFans equivalent if you don't know, right? And I only got 2 subs from that, so that's literally like, what, a 0.1% conversion rate, some bullshit like that. It's shit, I'm aware of that, right? So I've redone my funnel, I've redone all my traffic, how I'm sending people to my fan view, right? And it's actually starting to convert. Over the past 2 days, or the past 24 hours, sorry, I've made 4 subs already, which it's great. Like I was speaking to someone in my Telegram, and they're a huge G, by the way, they've helped us out loads, but they've just like told me mistakes what I'm making, how can I improve my funnel, stuff along the lines of that, and it's working so far. I've made 4 subs, and a lot of them subs have actually bought some pay-per-view already, so it's going a lot better, and I am slowly fixing the hiccup in the road. The hiccup's slowly going away because I've actually took the error and I've run it through and I've seen where I can go better. Like that's the main thing what people don't do, is when they see an error, they don't try to reinvent, they don't try to actually fix the I don't know, the gear in the wheel or some shit like that. They don't know how to actually fix the problem and actually trial and error to figure out, oh, so this isn't working, I could try this, I could change my bio, I could change my profile picture. It'll get loads more traffic and stuff along the lines of that, right? Loads of people will see it, but people don't think like that for some reason, right? And that's the majority of the reason why people quit business. Like a lot of them out there they'll just not see success. Maybe they're not getting traffic in the first place, so they'll not evaluate the situation and they'll not be like, I'm not getting traffic, how can I fix that? They don't do that. But if you actually put your brain into like into a position where you're constantly learning and you want to learn, you're going to succeed no matter what. Like, I try and put a lesson in all of my YouTube videos, no matter what form it is, whether it's like just straight up a how-to video, this is what I'm doing, my documentary, like no matter what type of video I make, I always try to like put a lesson in my video, and today's lesson is literally just trial and error constantly. I know I've said it loads in YouTube videos, right, but I'm still trying and erroring, right? Yous out there might think, oh, Ryan's business is going great. Trust me, there's hiccups in the road for me. I may be 10 steps ahead of you on my journey, but I've still got a hiccup what I've encountered later on in the journey, which if you continue, you'll also get that hiccup. You'll also have that bump in the road what you've got to defeat and conquer, right? So honestly, just make sure no matter what part of your business you're at, you're constantly learning and you're trying and erroring everything you possibly can. If you're not happy with results, so maybe you're in the same situation as me, conversions, you're not getting many subs, you're not making much money, whatever, right? Figure out where along the line is causing you issues. So maybe you're not getting enough traffic for one, right? Why are you not getting enough traffic? Are you posting enough? Have you got enough accounts running? Have you got videos out there? What's your form of traffic, right? If it's conversions, so see you're getting lots of clicks but no one's actually buying, no one's becoming a subscriber. How can you change that? Optimize your profile, change the way they go to your fan view, stuff along the lines of that, right? You need to be constantly evolving and actually trying to upgrade yourself. If you really want to be ahead of the game, you've got to just constantly trial and error. Another thing is, right, I've got a Telegram, it's completely free, it's for EIOFM. If you have a hiccup in the road, no matter where you are in your journey, there's over 300 members in it where you can just literally ask and exchange knowledge for completely free, right? I don't charge for the Telegram, I've got no reason to, I've got no right to, right? Just go join it and someone might be able to help you with a problem. Maybe you want to learn higher quality generation. So there's loads of people in there who are just constantly talking, there's loads of knowledge in there and it's completely for free, right? Another thing I'd like to see is thank you for 400 subs, right? Honestly, it's great how I've grew a channel from 400 subs. Obviously, it's been a few months. I don't know how long it's been, but I started this channel literally like 2 years ago on a different journey, a complete different path. But then I discovered EIOFM, right? And that's when my channel's actually started to gain subs and traction. Because I don't know, like maybe you just enjoy just me on my journey. Maybe you follow for more knowledge. I don't know what it is, right? But I appreciate either way because 400 subs is quite a few people, which I'm looking forward to grow a lot more, right? But please subscribe if you don't mind, because 500 subs is the next goal, 500,000, so hopefully we can get there. Other than that, right, the rest of my day literally includes just batch generating a shitload of photos for the rest of the month, basically, right? What I need to do is, for my fan view, create a picture for every single day and schedule them, stuff along the lines of that. So I need probably like, I'm going to do 31 days in advance because that's the best to do it, right? If I've got photos for the next 31 days, I don't have to think about the feed, right? And obviously the more pictures on your feed, the better. That's one way you can actually up your conversions, is literally just as many posts on your feed as possible. Because if people see that you've got 10 posts, why are they paying $9.99 a month to see 10 posts on your account plus see you post one a week? They're not really getting the money's worth, but see you've got 150 pictures ready for them, right, for $9.99. They're like, holy shit, 150 pictures. Think about it. How would you feel if you were in their boots? You may not buy OnlyFans, you might be a little gimp and you might, but how would you feel if you paid $9.99 for 10 pictures compared to 150? The 150 is a much better deal conversion strategy. Hopefully you learned something from that. So yeah, that's my day summed up for the rest of the day. It is 5 o'clock right now, right? It's fucking sweating in England, but that's the rest of my day basically. For the past 5-6 hours, it's literally all I've been doing is just batch generating, comfy UI for image generation, getting a bunch of prompts, putting them in, seeing what's nice, trial and error. Like, I might generate like 40 prompts at one point, right, and only get like 4 good pictures, so a 1 in 10 success rate. But if you're doing it for hours upon hours, you've got hundreds of images to choose from. You're guaranteed to get one, but that's what I'm doing for now. Maybe you should do the same. Like, what I'd recommend is literally just mass produce, just mass batch a shitload of pictures, edit them, post them, schedule them, whatever it is, right? Just make sure you're ahead of the schedule, because a few months ago I literally used to just do it one at a time, and it's a fucking hassle. It's stressful when you've got a deadline. See at Instagram, you've got to upload a reel and you don't even have a picture sorted, you've got to edit it, you've got to come up with an idea, you've got to do all this stuff, right? It's not the best in my opinion. I hate doing it, so now I just batch a shitload of pictures at once. So right now I'm literally just doing my fan view lot, then in the next few days I'll do my Instagram lot, so I've got pictures for then, and that means it's all sorted, it's all out of the way, it's all out of mind, I don't have to think. So I may have just rambled on a bit, but hopefully the YouTube's long, because usually my videos are only like 6 to 7 minutes. Hopefully this one reaches like the 12-minute mark or something like that. It feels like I've been talking and waffling for a fucking ever, right? But hopefully you gained a shitload of value. I've talked about just random aspects, what I've learned, so hopefully you've learned some value from it. Like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it. And don't forget, there is a Telegram below, so you know, just go join that. It's completely free, like I see. The link's in the description. I'll see you.